Welcome to Greater Good Radio Hawaii, where leaders inspire leaders. Greater Good Radio Hawaii is dedicated to social entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Evan Leong, and with me is my co-host, Carrie Leong.
Thank you, Evan. Today's guest is Dr. Ryan Ferchoff, CEO of the Manoa Natural Wellness Center. Please welcome to Greater Good Radio, Dr. Ryan Ferchoff. Welcome to our show, Dr. Ryan Ferchoff.
Hi, thank you.
What kind of name is Ferchoff?
I believe it's German.
So, Natural Wellness Center, you're a naturopathic doctor. So what's the difference between naturopathic doctor and regular MD?
Well, we go through the same training as in medical school, learning the basic sciences, anatomy, physiology, pathology. So we learn all that, although on top of that, we also learn the other natural therapies like vitamins, minerals, different therapies to more stimulate the body to heal itself instead of taking a drug or a medication to kind of just cover up the symptoms.
What made you go into the naturopathic side as opposed to just being a regular practitioner?
A lot of my family is in medicine. I have doctors, nurses, dentists, anesthesiologists. And even for me going to see the doctor, I would take medications and they would just make me feel worse. So I decided that going through school and college, a lot of my studies was in the natural sciences. So saying there's got to be a way to combine the two to heal the body naturally instead of taking like a drug or medication. So it was from the history from my parents and family and the knowledge that I got from just environment, natural things like that.
So is it more of a preventative side on your end, and the regular, I guess, general doctor would be, once you're ill or sick at that time, then you go and take the pharmaceuticals?
Most of it is geared towards prevention, although if there are conditions that you do have, there are things that we can do to naturally reverse those processes.
Like, what's an example?
For example, with heart disease, cardiovascular problems, if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, there's different treatments, different therapies, different diets that we can put you on to reverse those things.
Like, what kind of treatments, what kind of diets, what kind of therapies?
Well, for example, I had a patient come in and he had been diagnosed with heart disease, went to the cardiologist. The cardiologist wanted to do a bypass or put a stent in. He came over to me. We put him on this program with chelation and Plaquex formula. And after a couple of months, he was pain-free, as in chest pain, blood pressure went down, cholesterol went down. And he went to his cardiologist and said, keep doing what you're doing. I don't need to see you for a while.
Can you explain to us what chelation is, please?
Yeah, chelation, it's an IV therapy which pulls out toxins and heavy metals, improves blood flow and circulation within the body. So it's actually cleaning out, detoxifying your body, as well as we add in different vitamins and minerals, help rejuvenate and restore the organs back to better health.
So the chelation, it's designed to take the heavy metals out of your system, correct?
Mm-hmm. And then the Plaquex formula that I use, it actually is another word for it is phosphatidylcholine or lecithin. And what that does, it's kind of like a detergent, where when you're washing dishes, you use the Dove or Palmolive and it breaks the grease. Well, the same thing that it does inside your blood vessels is that it's breaking down the fats, the blood fats, and if there's fatty plaque or fatty cholesterol deposits, it'll actually remove that as well.
So why don't medical doctors do these types of treatments and therapies?
One of the reasons is it's not a pharmaceutical drug. You can't get a patent on it. So the drug companies are not pushing it because there's no money in it for them. And if I was a cardiologist, I would want patients to come in and do heart surgery because cardiologists get $50,000 to $100,000 per surgery, whereas going through a process like this, it's only talking about a few $1,000s.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.